Barnett Vineyards is very unique in a number of ways. Essentially, we're growing on the top of a mountain down the face of a cliff. The lack of soil and the low yields that are a result of that lack of soil result in some amazingly concentrated grapes and therefore concentrated wine. We're at 2,000 feet with our back to the ocean, so we get nice cool breezes all throughout the night. We're above the fog line, so we get more sunlight here, but we get less heat, so it's not as hot and warm as the valley floor is. We even get snow up here. We typically get about 50% less in yields per acre than down in the valley floor. And the tannins that are derived from that cooler climate really results in some amazing fruit and therefore very unique wine. Cabernet Sauvignon grows phenomenally well up here, picking typically about 2 to 3 weeks later than the valley floor, and Cabernet loves to slowly ripen. So without getting a lot of heat, you get slow amounts of sugar development and therefore a longer hang time to really get the flavor to come to a physiological ripeness. So it's hand in hand as far as rocky mountain soil, just enough warmth. It's all perfect for Cabernet Sauvignon. You know, to be able to actually put the wine in front of somebody who's very knowledgeable about wine and then be able to say that Spring Mountain Cabernet Sauvignon is the best compliment critique you could ever get. So our rattlesnake is pretty much the reason we called the hill behind me Rattlesnake Hill is when they cleared it 35 years ago, they came across 33 rattlesnakes. So the first wine that we made was called Rattlesnake. It is always 100% Cabernet Sauvignon, always 100% estate, and has been such a flagship and has such a huge following from the year it was first made. We just wrapped up harvest here, the 2017 vintage. At the beginning, we were a little concerned from the heat. We had record days over 100 degrees down in Napa Valley. One of the great things is that we have a cooler influence all throughout the growing season. So we didn't get to that 100-degree point up here. Following that, we had a nice warm autumn. Some fires scared some people away, but the fires had no influence on us up here on top of the mountain. Most amazing fruit this year I've ever seen. So we're really looking forward to how the 2017 vintage turns out. We'll be able to get some 2017 in your hands 2019 October. There's ever a chance and you're in the Napa Valley and you want to see one of the most spectacular views that the valley has to offer, let us know. We're by appointment only. We sit with you and go through the wines in a fashion that really helps you comprehend what we're making and who we are.